everyone? I hope you're doing amazing. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the channel, guys, and if you're new, I'm your main man, just Jack, and welcome to the 5th episode on the mini-series I'm currently doing on my channel about mental health awareness and mental health in general. I'll explain why I've got a bit of a different background. Once again, I am filming this downstairs. It's currently 2:45 in the morning. I just want to clear off as well the mental health. I struggle sleeping at night, so I do have a terrible sleeping pattern, so I thought I'll share that with you guys. That sort of comes with the package of my mental health. Alright, anyway, so welcome to the 5th episode. Today's topic is PPD. For those who are wondering what PPD stands for, it stands for Paranoid Personality Disorder. As always, I'm going to kickstart this video off by answering the main questions, what people may ask or may not ask. Paranoid Personality Disorder, or PPD, is a mental illness characterized by paranoia and generalized mistrust of others. What is PPD? So PPD is, like I said, Paranoid Personality Disorder, one of the group conditions. Personality disorders which involve odd or eccentric ways of thinking. People with PPD also suffer from paranoia and unrelenting mistrust and suspicion of others. So that was literally only one question. I'm going to go over what paranoid personality disorder is now. Paranoid personality disorder, or PPD, justified beliefs that others are trying to harm you or deceive you. A tendency to confide in others due to unreasonable fear, angry or hostile. A tendency to hold grudges, unjustified suspicion that spouse or sexual partner is unfaithful. So that's PPD for you guys, Paranoid Personality Disorder. An individual with PPD pretty much reads into pretty much every single little thing, such as a little smile or two people talking to one another. People with PPD are argumentative and a hard time relaxing. Because of these symptoms, people with PPD are almost socially isolated, so they keep themselves away from people because it gets too much for them. They're scared that people are out to get them. They fear that everyone's against them. Now I'm going to be going over my personal experience with PPD. In the past, when I was young and I had maybe a couple of friends. I didn't have much friends growing up. In the past, when I had friends, I would always feel like if I tell them one thing, they're going to go tell a person another thing, or if I tell someone something, they'll go tell a bully that I said this, and then the bully would try and come and start on me. Although I'm not scared of any bullies, I was always paranoid that people are out to get me. In some bad cases, I was scared that a helicopter was out to get me and they were going to shoot me. But they tied that down with paranoia and my schizophrenia together, so that went too much of paranoid personality disorder. Me, I don't isolate myself. I do keep myself to myself, and I'm always in my bedroom or I'm at the gym with my brother. I don't have much friends. Maybe I have a couple of friends. For me, paranoia was sort of a big deal. It was stopping me from mixing with new people, making friends. It was stopping me from enjoying my life because I was just too paranoid that people are out to get me. I was paranoid that people are going to turn against me. I was paranoid that in some severe cases as well, I think this is sort of tied down with a little bit with my schizophrenia, but at one point I got so paranoid that I thought my parents weren't my parents and I was adopted. I was pretty much paranoid that everyone was out to get me, everyone's wanting to hurt me. I didn't mix with anyone because I would find it hard to, like I said, I pretty much isolated myself from everyone. Even now at 20 years old, I keep myself to myself. I isolate myself from sort of the outside world. I keep myself to myself. I do my own thing. I do YouTube videos and I go gym. But then I met Kelly, and oh my god, my paranoia literally gave me a massive right hook to the throat. I'm not even joking. My paranoia come down on me like a ton of bricks, because obviously, like I said in my mukbang video, If you haven't seen that already, then you won't know what I'm on about. But I did a mukbang video with Kelly and we was on about relationships, and even then relationships have been cheated on, been set up. I thought I loved someone and they hurt me. That's one of the reasons why I didn't really get with Kelly at first, and the main reasons was, like I said, was because of my mental health. I mentioned it in one of my previous episodes of the mental health series. When I first met Kelly, I was always paranoid that she's going to cheat on me. I was always paranoid that she was talking to someone else, and I don't want this to come across to any, if there's any females watching my videos, I don't want this to come across the wrong way at you. I'm not a strict boyfriend. I don't tell Kelly what she can and can't do. Kelly can have male friends all she wants. Kelly can talk to guy friends. Obviously there's a limit of what they can talk about and what they talk about. So everyone's obviously, they've got a limit in the relationship of what actually happens. But at first, when Kelly did have guy friends, I got paranoid. I sort of stepped up and like sort of pushed them away, and obviously I don't want to act like Kelly can only have female friends, but I would get jealous and paranoid in case Kelly was cheating on me, and I would get paranoid that Kelly is talking to people. Even when Kelly went down to visit her family down in Yorkshire, Halifax, and well, down in Yorkshire, Halifax, whatever you want to call it, I would get paranoid that she's met a guy down there. Or if she posted a video saying that she's gone out with her friends, I would get paranoid that she's going to cheat on me. And that was that hit me hard. And obviously you do get some people that get paranoid like that, and I was just really, like an overprotective boyfriend, which can be bad because it can push people away. I never wanted to come across that, never wanted to come across who Kelly can and can't be friends with. But anyway, that was the paranoia, when the paranoia started getting worse, because I let another girl into my life, and obviously from being hurt in the past, that was a real hit me hard, and I was very like up and down really with my paranoia. Back to talking about when I was younger, people who I hung around with, and I'd get paranoid that they would turn against me, or that if I was going to, say if I was with my friend and we're going to meet a new friend, I get paranoid that they're going to do something or they've said something. So I have isolated myself sort of away from everyone, and I don't really realise it, but I reckon I definitely have isolated myself from pretty much everyone, and I keep myself to myself. I definitely keep myself to myself. I'm focused on YouTube and building a YouTube career and YouTube journey, and I'm focused on the gym, and that's what I'm focusing on. I've got a holiday in June, which is amazing, back to Spain. If you haven't seen my travel vlog already, by the way guys, go watch it. But this time it's going to be a lot better because we're going to break it down into separate videos. Anyway guys, that is my personal experience with PPD. Like I said in the previous video, the medication what I'm on for my schizophrenia, the side effects are depression and paranoia. Well, slight depression and paranoia. But I already have PPD anyway, so that's my experience with paranoia and PPD, and really the thoughts what I had. Anyway guys, before we do end this video, I want to say that I have got a vlog coming, and then I will carry on with the mini mental health series, because I have a couple, like 3 or 4 more episodes until my mini series is finished. So as always guys, go follow me on my Instagram, link in the description below, if you ever want to talk about anything. A stranger is just a friend you haven't met yet, so go follow me on Instagram, and if you ever want to talk, just I'm a message away. With that said, smash that subscribe button as well guys, as well as hit that notification bell. It's literally the only way to let you know every single time I upload. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.